Alright, we are back. I lost my cousin to caffeine addiction. Do you want to hear the story? Not really, because there's only two outcomes and they're both bad for both of us. One is that, like, this is actually a tragic story and, like, you bum everybody out, which is fine. Like, sometimes sad things happen in life and it's nice to not avoid those, but at the same time, we're trying to have some fun here. You know, it might not be the right environment. The other one is that, like, I end up insulting your cousin by saying, like, I guess I'm just built different, and then you start to resent it and I start to resent that you brought up the question in the first place. It just leads us down like a bad path, okay? Again, I'm not saying you can't get addicted to caffeine. I am saying Coke Zero has caffeine, but not enough to elicit a drug response when you're a different kind of beast like me, when you play Falco. Because there was no trying to quit Coke Zero for me. I just stopped buying it from the store, and as a result didn't drink any more of it and didn't notice any change in my life in any way. That I'm not saying there wasn't a measurable change if you were to do like some blood work or like a brain scan or something, but I, as the individual in charge of the awareness of my body, did not notice a change. But I'd like to so we don't need to talk about it, I guess, is what I'm trying to say. Hang on, I'm going to die alone real quick and continue from chapter 8. In the Mystery Manor. You ever seen Constantine? Yerp. 19 years ago when it came out. Not in theaters though. I saw it on DVD. I think it's fair that Linda would be shocked here. Because A, she hasn't seen the sheriff in a long time. And B, I'm just running the numbers. It was 1963. He was maybe like 30 years old. She's born in 1933. So now it's 2024. This guy's looking damn good for 91, if I may say so myself. He might want to consider a presidential run, but let's see where this goes.
What the hell are you doing here?
The film strip. Do you have it?
And his voice changed a lot.
Slow down.
He's on the nitrous.
Excuse me, just who are you exactly?
Yeah, why'd you come and swinging if you just want to talk? You keep your life.
Did they swap voice actors?
Sam, do I have to mind my own business too, or are you just talking to Stan's lying mouth?
Maddie, this is Sam Green, Sheriff of Cedar Hills.
Don't think you got much jurisdiction here, Pops. Former sheriff.
That's because he got punched in the mouth.
Damn well why I'm here.
Well, I must have forgotten.
Oh, well, isn't that nice for you? Because I just can't seem to stop cleaning up after your little problem child.
Wait, are you talking about the film? Is he talking about the film?
Oh, it was a bad move coming here, Linda. That cursed thing should have stayed forgotten.
He's talking about the Minecraft movie.
The end of this world. Maybe even every other.
You're not making a lot of sense.
Okay, Sam. You're not making a lot of sense. Are you sure you're okay? You're too old to be running around like a secret agent.
I'm in the best shape of my
That's
life.
impossible. You're 91 years old.
I'm telling you, it's true. All of this is because of what happened back in Cedar Hills. What's happening then, right now. Don't you understand what I'm saying?
No.
When your friend
Sorry.
tries to tell you to watch Dark on Netflix?
Just tell me you still have your piece of the film.
Yeah, I still have it.
And them?
We've all got our pieces.
Oh, thank goodness.
Is that a threat?
And at least I'm not too late.
But Augustine has made us all an offer.
And you turned her down. Right?
We haven't committed to anything yet.
Okay.
We did leave them all in a bowl that we gave to her, though, and we haven't seen her since.
If we play our cards right, we might still have a chance to fix it.
Linda, what is this guy talking about?
The film strip you're carrying pieces of all around with you is part of a movie Linda made with her friends. With my son.
How do you feel about that? Take the
It's not
purple
just a
pill.
film. It's a prison. Something far older, Something more powerful than anything humanity's ever conceived. It's
They're calling it Kino.
malignant corruption, and its hunger is unbounding. Oh,
This is the way that blue checks on Twitter were talking about the opening ceremonies of the Olympics.
pretty rich coming from you, Mr. Stanford.
Hold on. You guys know each other?
Unfortunately, I have been on the receiving end of the former sheriff's outlandish claims and dramatic interjections for quite some time now. Dude is a walking mess. I gotta hand it to you. You are looking better than the last time I saw you, yeah? Who's your guy?
Did this charlatan tell you how he manipulated my son and stole his piece of the film when Robert was in a very vulnerable place in his life?
I do my business on the level. I'm not out there sneaking around in the dark like some grubby little crook.
The Mario movie, if it was directed by David Fincher.
Fuck this. I'm done with your shit, man.
You made him leave the reliquary. Are you happy?
Should we go after him?
He loved the reliquary.
Why don't you go keep an eye on Stan? I'll stay here.
All that stuff he was saying, is he for real?
I don't know. But I don't think anybody should be wandering off alone right now.
All right, see ya.
Was this locked before?
Looks like they made me the janitor.
Hey! Hey, hold up a sec! Stan!
Dude, he's
Where'd he
flipping
go?
zooming, man.
Why is this here?
Like to turn off the television that takes you back to the past to play the shitty games that suck ass. Keep looking for Stan. He might just be dookieing. That's okay. I always lock the door.
Stan! You want a bathroom break or something?
Shitter's clogged. Even when you're home alone? Yeah. Yeah, I'd always... I mean, A, I've seen Pulp Fiction, and I don't want to go out like that. B, I don't know, I just feel safer. Like, pooping with the door open is like, it violates everyone else in my house that did not consent to smelling my shit. And if I'm closing the door because it's like a private moment, like I might as well lock it. Like if there is a home invasion while I'm pooping, I would rather have like an extra couple of seconds to like figure it out, you know? This seems pretty good. Oh, this is my seance corner.
Oh god. The occult. Just what I need.
It might just be like really into Magic the Gathering or something. Augustine is devoted to a godlike entity. That's not that rare these days. Green door. Well, I don't know what I expected, but it wasn't that. Pants.
What the heck is this place?
That's a heckin' big chonker. This is Christine.
Actually in there?
This is Christine from an earlier time.
Looks like some sort of pattern.
Here we go, guys. It's actually probably the most doable thing you're ever gonna see. Okay, it's gotta be that. They call me the master of puzzles.
I really need to shut this thing down.
Well, this is fucking like Kryptonian technology. I don't know. Oh, you know what? I gotta rotate it further because I can't rotate the outer ridge. It's my mistake. Hey, Naruto AMV from 2007. Thanks for the gifted subscriptions. Thank you.
Okay, that made something happen.
Thank you.
That's good. I think.
Like, you're saying, like, why would they design something like this? But this is actually how, like, every new generation of technology is, how it feels for me. Now, obviously, it's not exactly the same. Like, when you turn on your PlayStation 5, you're not, like, aligning the rings and then walking over to a lever and stuff. But that is how it feels. When you had a Super Nintendo, you put a cartridge in the top, push the purple button, then you were in, man, as long as you were on channel 3. Now you boot up your PlayStation 5. Oh, you're not signed in. Recover your password. Your account was connected to an email address from your university from 11 years ago. Oh, you need a 7 gigabyte update just to use the home page. Oh, you want to go to the store? You need to update the homepage before you go to the store. Then you go to the store has an update. Sorry, you can't download this stuff. Your controller has an update as well. It's crazy, man. It's crazy. You turned off your console the wrong way last time. I need 20 minutes to warm up. I'm here. What have they done to us, man? What have they done to us? I've deactivated one of the rings.
Okay, we're cooking now. 2 more of those ring thingies to go.
You know what tweet I think about all the time? Is the one that's like, why the hell did I get an email from my bank telling me there's a message on my account, and then I log into my bank and it says, we're the bank. That happens all the time these days. I'm just trying to say, what have they done to us? Look what they got me doing here. Worse than the CRA emails of, we have sent you a message. I hear that, VIP Daniel. Thank you, Madison! Canada Revenue Agency sends you, you have new mail in your Canada Revenue Agency mailbox. They send it at 11:58 p.m. The website closes at noon. Or closes at midnight, I should say. Like, what do you mean the website closes, man? I got it. A lot of people couldn't solve this. Probably needed to go to the Rad Brad's playthrough. Not me, man. Not me. Look at this. I got it on lock. Oh, sorry. We'll take a more efficient path. You know the puzzles are not well designed when I can solve them that easily. If I can solve them while bantering, then they didn't send their best. I'm sorry to say. What do you keep? Because you deactivated the rings! Probably just flip the switch real quick. This one's a square. It's kind of crazy, like, you gotta be on steroids to use the Horologium, but I mean, what do I know? This is the first one of them I've ever seen. I just think, like, I personally would have done it a little differently. Oh, get over it. You spent 44 years in the Horologium. Big whoop. Try being a Baltimore Ravens fan. That's real misery. True. Sports fans on Twitter be like, oh, the graph of like, you know, what it's like to be a Kansas City Chiefs fan that they always post, that it's like, you know, they're watching the game and they're like, I love my team, I hate my team, I hate my team. Being a Kansas City Chiefs fan is so stressful. Every Sunday I almost have a panic attack and then we eventually win.
You all right?
Whoa.
Get a
What's
life,
wrong,
man.
young man?
Nothing.
Let me help you.
I'm fine. It's nothing.
But you look as if something's...
I'm just looking for my dad. The sheriff?
The sheriff?
Yeah. Have you seen him?
Oh,
Big
wow.
hat.
Yes.
Badge.
Where?
Here and there, now and then. He does have a way of showing up in the strangest of places.
Wait, how long ago was he here? Just now, or what?
It was more than a minute, less than a lifetime.
Man, fuck you, lady.
Sure. Okay,
You
thanks.
dumb asshole. Get out. I got shit to do. Wasting my
Be sure
fucking
to tell him
time.
You're looking for him.
This is like what chat sounds like when you ask them how to solve a puzzle. Have you considered that the ring might turn in 2 directions? Man, just tell me the exact sequence of inputs to put in on my controller, okay? Like,
This way.
I am not a clever
Of
man.
anything in this place. How did she get you here, Linda? What did she offer you?
Money?
She promised me freedom.
Freedom?
Every single day since we made that movie has been torture. The dreams. I don't get a lot of sleep. I used to channel it into my films. Like a badge of honor. But 30 years of this. I'm sure it was no different for Robert with his piece.
And Augustine said if you give her your film strip.
I can't destroy it. Augustine's my way out.
She wants the other 2 pieces as well. Stan's and the other girls.
My name's
Her
Maddie.
name's Maddie.
Thank you.
She's
The voice from the
Bonnie's
Outer
daughter.
Rim.
Bonnie's. What?
Hard to believe. I know. Till you take a good look at her. Spitting image.
It is hard to believe until you realize that they
I
look
wish I would've
exactly the
stayed in touch
same.
with Bonnie. And now it's too late.
Too late.
Bonnie just recently passed.
Oh, good for
Somehow I
her.
inherited her piece of the film.
That's too bad.
The Ellen fit goes crazy, man. I just noticed the Chuck Taylors. It really does look like she's about to introduce one of the shittiest games you've never seen before at E3, like 2028.
What did you mean when you said all of this is because of Cedar Hills?
Featuring all the hallmarks you've come to love from the hero shooter genre, as well as a unique twist dreamed up by us.
What's happening right now?
What happened back then?
Kids making Super 8 movies? The mill's been gone for years.
I told you, I don't count years anymore.
I mean, that, you know what, maybe...
Come on, Sam. You haven't been straight with me since the second you got here.
I hate to break it to you, but that's all I've been.
No comment. I just have no comment about that.
What is it?
Sorry, I just remembered I'm old. I'm like really old.
Find him all in. Gotta find him before skies are folding in again, and it's
Go for the diary. He's losing his mind. He might be an asset with the gun. Oh! I didn't expect it, man. I didn't expect it. I hit square, which is the wrong button, and I hit it at the wrong time.
Sam, you don't seem okay.
we gotta find Augustine now.
I think you should take a minute.
I'll be fine. Now, are you gonna help me find Augustine, or are you just gonna get in my way?
think I knew something was wrong before I got here. Guess I just wanted to see it for myself. I'll help you, Sam. Whatever Augustine's up to, I don't think it's good.
Sam is relieved
All
you're
right.
on his side. Now that we have a 93-year-old man with a destroyed brain and body on our team, wielding a gun.
Sam?
Oh, and he's not even here anymore. Okay, never mind.
Sam? Hello?
What, the tuna?
Sam!
She had a little prezzo tone there. Sam! Search the archive. We're never solving the damn Curse of Ra, man.
This is
What did you mean by that?
certainly something.
You know, when Prezzo's excited and he ends a sentence, he adds like the extra syllable after whatever the consonant was at the end of the word. And then Chibli and Apollo also do it because they watch Prezzo. The shadow vowel. Murder Mine. There's a whole other alternate version of Murder Mill. It's the nurse from Dead by Daylight.
Just when I thought things couldn't get weirder.
The Snyder Cut.
Theater carnage blamed on sick flick. A screening of the film Murder Mill? Wait, this screening never happened. What is this?
It actually is the Snyder Cut. We've got diverging timelines. Hello? I'm a sick frick. I like a trick flick. That's our prop blood. Unless we're the different Linda. Maybe we're the other Linda. I don't know. There's no way for us to know yet. Me getting my circumcision present from my girlfriend, and it's the Snyder Cut Steelbook. Yes, dude, I love that. That's Friday energy right there. I love that for you. Good luck with your recovery. I went through it myself. Mind you, I think I was about 7 minutes old when it happened, so I don't have like the most vivid memory of it, but I don't think I got anything. I guess I got the gift of life. Doesn't quite compare to the Snyder Cut Steelbook, but it's something. It's something. It's a lamp. It's a European lamp. This lamp doesn't seem to be from this time and place. It's the late, great Hannibal Lecter.
Bonnie didn't act in this scene. It was Chris.
Yeah, that's true. It was Chris that you kissed after school.
This isn't right.
Damn. Can you believe it was all practical effects?
Okay, that is not what we shot.
Augustine has another version of the scene shot by Linda for Murder Mill. Me before I've had my morning coffee? True. So true. Me drinking half of my wife's milkshake, even though I might be lactose intolerant. I'll be fine. Me on the toilet in the morning, hollowed out eyeballs. I don't know. I drink your milkshake. It's true, man. That is true. She's in the damn Criterion closet. Looking for the Transformers Dark Side of the Moon. This is a Francis Ford Coppola film. This shit is like 22 reels.
Hey!
Relax.
Have you seen all this?
What do you mean?
Have you seen what Augustine's been doing? Something's wrong. Like, very, very wrong.
I think you're starting to see what we're up against. And unfortunately, I'm starting to think we might be too late. Come on.
Stop. I'm not taking one more step until you tell me exactly what the fuck is going on here. And don't even think about saying one word short of the absolute truth, you hear me?
The truth can be a slippery subject.
Sam!
Look, I'm sorry, Linda. But I just don't think I'm able to give you what you want. I take no pleasure in any of this. There's no reward for me when I've done what I've got to do.
Yeah, I know.
There's no gratitude, no gold watch.
I know, I just want an explanation, man.
Sort of a higher calling.
This dude's giving me a lecture on like Reaganomics or something. I don't know what's going on.
I'm not a kid anymore. And you're not the sheriff. You don't get to play high and mighty with me.
Linda.
No. You won't be straight with me, fine. But I'm not an idiot. I know how misdirection works. I can see what you're trying to hide. Did you think I wouldn't notice the second you walked in here? You should be at least 80 years old.
Okay, so they are going to explain it. He's not actually 91. He got trapped in the horology.
I'm saying you might be Sam Green. But you're not the Sam Green I knew in Cedar Hills.
Oh my god, it's season 2 of Archive 81. I thought it would never happen, man. Oh, hell no. Unc got horologized. Murder Mill X the Everything app. Viral posts. Be like, would you get in the horology chamber for one Popeye's chicken sandwich?
Another world. Worlds so close they bleed together. Do you see? The timelines I chose were special. The bleed strong. The entity straining against the edges.
You got 30 minutes to watch this movie for $100,000. Who do you bring with you? What was the incident at your murder mill?
I only needed the most perfect versions of his essence, trapped on celluloid, projected at 24 frames a second. Frank Stone will be reborn.
On the PlayStation 3. I needed Frank Stone at 24 frames per second. The Nintendo Switch version of Fortnite be like, no sweat, lady, I've got you covered. You know what that means, though? Now that we know this is like a multiversal situation, the most compelling genre of story out there right now, she could die. Because she might not be the Linda that shows up in 2024. This could be a different Linda. But that also means there might be like a billion Lindas out there, in which case, I guess I don't really care if she dies that much, because there's always another one.
Where is everyone?
I don't know. I'm of two minds about it, I suppose. Do you dig on multiverses? Well, does FaZe Banks glaze net spend with a yacht behind him? Does Hector farm up a 13-minute Gleipnir on Weaver? Is the Pope Catholic? No, seriously, I don't know anything about, like, religiosity. Is the Pope Catholic?
Maybe there's a way to the other side.
A key.
Always need one of these.
Me and Lethal Company. Akagi. Remember that? Remember when I watched one anime and it was Akagi? Please shut up. Why? I don't know. We were playing a little mahjong at the time. I hate to cinema sins it, but like I think I missed a couple episodes of Akagi, and then he was playing mahjong against like an old wizard who was like every time Akagi lost in mahjong, he was like stealing a little bit of his blood, and I was like, what the fuck is going on, man? That does happen. I know. I watched it, man.
Whoever's locker this was had some serious issues.
It upsets me when you don't write back. If you aren't sick, you needn't be withdrawn from me. Yada, yada, yada. 3 weeks ago, you told me making friends was hard. Yada, yada, yada. Insects crawling under your skin. That old song and dance. Okay, no big deal. Frank was left psychologically vulnerable by his difficult upbringing. Oh, here we go. He's blameless. The murderer is blameless because his mom was a vessel for like a demonic entity to enter this world. No one can ever be blamed for anything. I get it.
If I fix these boilers, that should shut off the leak.
Light work for a guy like me.
Gotta be around here someplace.
Millennials are trying to cancel Frank Stone. Millennials are trying to cancel who?
Those steam jets are gonna burn my face off. That's my only way out.
I'm gonna try to fix the boiler. I'm just looking around. Needs a part is the thing. I turned off the profanity filter. Someone say a curse. You mean like in chat or me as the streamer? Because I would never. I have a family-friendly image to maintain. There are no parts. Sorry to tell you there are no parts available here. Maybe next to the suspiciously placed light. Oh, in betwixt the boilers. Mayhaps. No? Curse you, Bale. I caught like 10 minutes of Dan's stream this morning, and he's never said anything more real than when he said, I would never BM Elden Ring, but is this really another dragon boss? I was like, yes, he's starting to get it. Elden Ring, 172 hours long. Elden Ring, if you take out all of the duplicate bosses, 11.6 minutes long. It's a good game. I just like to stir the pot a little bit. Just a little. It's got caught trolling. Any boiler parts in here? Old tin can? All right. Been here before. Coming out of my cage and I've been Tua just fine. Chibli, I love that for you. I think that's the Hog Tua jokes, they got a lot of mileage, huh? Did you see Librarian photoshopped, oh, hang on. There we go. Photoshopped me into the guest chair on the Talk Tua podcast. I thought it was a very devious Photoshop. The blending was very good. You were there? I don't even... That hat got thrown in the garbage probably like 2019, if I had to guess. Can you go on, please? He'll never do it. He's woke. I can't do it. I'm woke.
That sounds promising.
I guess what I was hoping is that I could use these same parts on all of them, but I don't think that's the case. What's the podcast even going to be about? What's any podcast about, man? Making money. Fucking closing deals, bilking VCs out of their hard-earned money. Chalking up to hard work that which can be explained by, like, the advantages you were born with. Like, it's good old-fashioned, like, it's not blue-collar labor, but it's like the most blue-collar of all the no-collar labor. I'm Chinese. I love that for you. Honestly, I love that for you. Anybody happen to know where they hide the rest of the valves? La Epic Gaben, please. Can you finish this, please? I don't know where the valves are, man. And you've got to find 3 of them. Gaben could never. Oh, wait, hang on, hang on. Okay, maybe we could tight squeeze there. Asmongold's bathroom. You got anything for me in here? It's fucked up that, like, this doesn't look that much worse than, like, the average men's room. Oh! You're coming with me, buddy. 2 parts, okay. At the park, the worst bathrooms you ever have. I would rather, in most circumstances, I would rather piss outside than piss in the camp toilets at the public parks. But any port in a storm, I guess.
Can't waste time. Not with that monster out there.
Sorry, she's subtweeting me, man. I don't even remember where I'm going. I hear this. Oh, I'm here. Of course. Pissing outside better than any bathroom? Come on, man. Pissing in like a nice bathroom, like the Heidi Lau bathroom, that's a treat. Especially if you get yourself a stall. Although that does make it harder to piss in the sink. Have you only been 2 places in the last 3 months? No, it's just that Heidi Lau clears like almost any other family restaurant that like it deserves to be mentioned, man. Not to mention you're still talking about your summer abroad like 12 years later. And it wasn't even really like abroad. You went from the northeast coast of the United States to like Ireland. You were just binge drinking in like a different time zone. It wasn't really like a cultural exchange or anything. You were still rooting for the same NBA team. Please stop attacking me. Is this guy fully glazing Heidi Lau with a yacht behind him? A what? It would have been sick if Tomo was there. Now I've turned my head IRL, so I can't remember where I was in the game.
Merlin.
Marilyn. It is crazy though. Pissing outside is like a little thrilling for sure, but shitting outside is horrible.
God.
Like,
If I ever get out of this maze, I'm gonna take Bonnie's advice and leave Cedar Hills.
like pissing outside, you're like, man,
Fall in love.
it's amazing to be like the most enlightened animal that's ever existed on planet Earth. Shitting outside, you're like, what the fuck did I do? What horrible choices led me to this sorry fate? Pissing outside, I am one with nature. Shitting outside, oh, what the fuck happened, man? I've sunk so far. Were we born just to suffer?
I hate tight spaces. I can barely.
You guys are the ones who went to the furnace room of the murder mill. I feel like I need to keep pointing this out. You could have just stayed in the garage, man. To the red light. Who am I, Ludacris? You see Ludacris throw out the first pitch with that, with the arm prosthetics? Anyway. Oh. Okay, well, like, before we... That was real? Ghibli, do you even know who, like, Ludacris is? You're 26, right? Kinda? I think that's an honest answer. He has big arms and he plays baseball? Alright, you don't know anything, man. You don't know anything, never mind. He's like my generation's Magdalena Bay. True. Alright, maybe some gameplay? Frank Stone.
Fuck.
She's a speedy reader, man. He's really writing this shit on corporate letterhead, huh? Every night I dream of the forest. The hiss of their screams burns my ears. Bro, this company's going down. The amount of liability they're taking from the letterhead alone here, I mean, it's going to sink this mill. For a lot of good people work here, man. Yeah, one murderer, but a lot of good people. Just inconsiderate. You couldn't just buy like a legal pad or something? Frank Stone was heavily influenced by someone who made him believe his crimes were a righteous act. This is a jump scare. I was ready.
Oh my god, this place is so fun.
Why are you going deeper? Well, I guess I'm the one playing with the controllers, so.
Holy mother of pearl. This is awful.
Isn't Dwight Parker from Dead by Daylight? Is he the guy with the dress shirt and the tie? If you ever read this letter, tell Rusty I'm not mad at him. It was my fault. Same as always. Just know I'm sorry. All right. I thought he was from The Office. Michael!
What the hell are these things?
You wouldn't get it. It's DLC. Paulo was pretty Dwight pilled yesterday. He was pretty Randall pilled. That's kind of sick. Like that airbrushed on the side of like a Ford Transit or something would go crazy. Blasting some of the worst music you've ever heard.
Oh. Back where I started? Okay then.
All right, hang on. Miyazaki, you've done it again. Oh, I can't. This is a one-way tunnel, I suppose.